Oke bosku, kali ini saya masih ingin mereaction ya pemasangan peredam di luar negeri nih, khususnya di Amerika nih kalau nggak salah nih bosku. Oke bosku, untuk video lengkapnya bosku bisa kunjungin YouTube-nya nih, Car Builder ya kalau nggak salah nih channel YouTube-nya. Jadi di channel ini dia sering melakukan pemasangan peredam bosku. Bisa sering melakukan pemasangan peredam suara lah di mobil lah ya. Dan saya juga jadi referensi SPM nih untuk channel ini. Karena bisa menambah wawasan lah, menambah wawasan ya, menambah wawasan SPM juga nih. Oke bosku, kita langsung saja ya, kita lihat videonya sambil kita lihat proses pemasangannya nih.
Interior strip now, we're cleaned out, ready to go. First product we're going to put in is our stage 1 sound deadener. Now this example we've got here is our black version.
Nah, ini bahan yang dipakai nih bosku. Ini sepertinya masih sama ya, bahan putih rubber ya ini. Tapi ini dia pakai ini loh, pakai merek atau pakai merek produknya dia sendiri nih. Produk dia sendiri nih. Ini Car Builder nih nama proyek. Oke, kita langsung lihat lagi nih.
We also have this in silver, and we've got an OEM silver and a straight black for those that don't want any branding. Now, properties of this material.
Oh iya, ini bahan putih rubber dan sudah dia branding katanya dengan merek dia sendiri nih.
It's a flexible butyl based rubber which comes in different forms.
Ya kan,
It's got
butuh
an
rubber
aluminium
karet
top
ya.
layer, which combine these materials make this product a constrained layer dampening mat. It's designed to stick direct to your
Ini
sheet
putih
metal
rubber nih.
surface, and it's going to reduce panel resonance. Typically, this generation car would have had something like a hot melt bitumen, which is long gone, as you can see
Nah,
here.
fix nih ya. Katanya dia itu tidak memakai bahan aspal karena yang ditakutin meleleh ini udah saya screenshot nih bosku. Saya kurang bahasa Inggris kurang begitu paham bosku, tapi untuk ada translate-nya ya. Sebentar nih, dari perkataannya akan memiliki sesuatu seperti aspal meleleh panas. Nah, ini translate-nya ya, dia tidak memakai bahan aspal karena takut meleleh katanya. Oke, langsung kita lanjut aja keterangannya ya.
Bitumen, which is long gone, as you can see here. So we've got a fresh slate to start with. We're going to cover this pretty much from the bottom of the steering column right up to the rear wall. I've got a couple of tools here which we're going to use. We've got a decent pair of scissors here. We've got an application roller which we're going to use the wheel, and we're going to use the butt of this handle which you can.
Nah, seperti biasa dia menjelaskan kalau untuk pemasangan lebih maksimal bahan putih rubber ini di roll ya. Di roll nih pemasangannya.
See, it's a nice one of my favorite ones actually. Nice worn used.
Intinya biar merekat lebih kuat lah ya. Intinya biar merekat lebih kuat nih, Bos.
One that's good to press and form into all those concave areas. We've got some foil joining tape which just allows you to tape over any seams. That way if it's a
Ini
getting out, you can wipe over
solasi aluminium foil nih, Bos.
attaching
Solasi
anything,
aluminium
rubber
foil
edges
nih.
on your clothing, that sort of thing. A knife which can be handy to cut sheets, personal preference. There'll be times when you want this over this, and we've also got
Jadi
some
alat yang diperlukan cutter dan gunting.
Just some wax and grease remover that you typically use. You can either use like a metho or an alcohol-based isopropylene. Stay away from your mineral-based products like your mineral turpentine. Like any adhesive, if you can imagine you were trying to stick tape on.
Ini cairan pembersih. Sebentar bosku ya, bentar ya. Intinya ini cairan pembersih ya. Sebelum pemasangan peredam harus benar-benar bersih ya. Harus benar-benar bersih pada saat proses pemasangannya. Karena ini mobilnya mobil klasik bosku, mobil klasik, mobil tua. Jadi harus benar-benar bersih. Beda beda kalau saya ya pemasangan itu rata-rata mobil-mobil baru kebanyakan yang dipasang platnya masih mulus, cukup dilap-lap basah, dikasih sabun sedikit itu bersih. Oke, kita lanjut videonya bosku.
This, if there's dust on it, your tape's going to stick to the dust, and then the tape's going to pull the dust off the surface. So be mindful, get a clean rag, spray this on, wipe it down so it's clean. Avoid touching the back of the sheet with your hands. So same as you putting any adhesive product on, if you peel the back off and you touch it, the wax from your hands is going to contaminate the surface. Not such an issue on the floor of your car, but when you start to do vertical surfaces such as your door skin or your roof skin, you want maximum adhesion. So if you contaminate the surface, there's always going to be an edge that hasn't stuck that well. So be mindful, try not to touch the back face, rub it on, we've got a nice pattern on the front of this that you can see here. We actually use the roller to dimple those patterns down, so you're almost using that as a guide coat. So if those patterns are still standing up, you haven't effectively stuck it down. You want to make sure you've got this stuck.
Jadi ini intinya dia menjelaskan cara pemakaiannya nih. Dan untuk ukurannya nih bosku, untuk ukuran peredamnya beda yang seperti di pasaran di kita ya. Ini ukurannya lebih kecil bosku. Ini ukurannya lebih kecil nih. Ukurannya umumnya kan ukurannya 50 cm kali 75 cm ya. Kalau lebih kecil gini pemakaian lebih banyak juga.
Correctly to the surface, so it's actually in contact with it. If it's got an air bubble under there, effectively it's not doing anything. So use your roller, push it all down.
Jadinya pada saat pemasangan harus benar-benar di roll, jangan sampai ada gelembung-gelembungnya katanya. Maksudnya gelembung udara mungkin bosku ya. Karena kalau sampai ada gelembung udara itu hasilnya tidak akan begitu maksimal.
Put some force into it and you'll get it into the shapes. Now, you
Ini
don't
proses
need to use
pemasangannya nih.
heat with this product. Bitumen-based products, they'll require heat because they're stiff and brittle and you kind of melt them in position. This is flexible throughout its
Dia takut katanya kalau memakai ban aspal di area firewall atau di belakang dashboard yang ditakutkan meleleh katanya. Makanya dia mempercayakan pemasangan peredam berbahan putih rubber. Bahan putih rubber ini sama bosku ya, sama seperti Noiskill, seperti Zero, Automat Extreme Steel ya, sama lah ya bahan putih rubber ini, cuman beda merek aja.
temperature range. So you'll find you can just form it and stretch it into shape. If you stretch it too far and you rip the aluminium face, just get our tape and stick that back on and you'll seal it up. You won't have any problems. Once this is stuck down, it's watertight. You could fill this floor pan up with water. Water will not get under this if you've stuck it down correctly. Now, there's a bit of a misconception out there. People think if I double it up, it's going to be better. End of the day, you're just adding more weight. You just need to be 1.5 times thicker than the substrate you're sticking it on.
Ya jadi intinya katanya lebih, kalau pemasangan peredam ya plus minusnya jadi agak nambah berat lah ya. Sama
It's
aja lah.
going to work best on metallic
Jadi agak
based
berat ya,
surfaces. So
antara
take an analogy
40
of a
kiloan.
cymbal, you hit it, it's got that ripple effect. By sticking this to it, it's going to dull it out. So coverage in a car like this, we'll use around 2 boxes of our product, which is around 3.6 square meters.
Saya pengen lihat nih, dia nih setelah selesai pemasangan, jadi saya pengen lihat nih dia ada lapisan kedua enggak nih yang dipasang atau peredam akustiknya ya. Mobilnya keren nih bosku, mobilnya saya lupa namanya, tapi yang jelas ini mobil klasik nih.
Now the question gets asked, do I need to cover every surface? And at the end of the day, no you don't. There is an engineering analysis that you could finitely test to go cover these areas. For those of us at home that are doing a build on a car, end of the day is you want the best result, so naturally you'll see cars skinned with a floor pan. Treat it like a heat map in that sense. Anywhere where there's no structural folding or form in a sheet metal, this floor pan's pretty mellow, so it's pretty soft everywhere. We're going to end up covering the whole thing. But some floor pans will have top hat seat sections. There's no need to cover those. We're looking at anywhere that's sheet metal surface that's going to have mechanical noise underneath or risk of vibration from twist and torque.
Jadi pemasangannya rapat. Jadi kalau tulang-tulang yang tebal itu gak dipasang bosku ya, sama ya seperti apa yang SPM kerjakan. Kalau untuk tulang itu tidak perlu dipasang. Jadi yang dipasang yang memang tidak ada tulangannya untuk meredam getarannya. Karena peredam putih rubber ini atau ban aspal ini seperti yang tadi dijelaskan, fungsi utamanya untuk meredam getaran atau meredam vibrasi bosku. Kalau vibrasinya diredam, otomatis sedikit berkurang juga suara gemuruh suara rodanya atau suara-suara yang lain.
So in this car, we're going to end up covering the bulk of it.
Oke bosku ya, ini saya reaction di channel YouTube-nya Carl Baeder ya. Carl Baeder nih. Ini channel YouTube-nya ya. Ini channel YouTube nih Carl Baeder Sound apa nih? Ketutup Sound and Head ya. Ini nama channel YouTube-nya. Nah di sini juga bosku bisa lihat-lihat nih proses pemasangan peredam nih, dia banyak nih melakukan pemasangan peredam atau yang lain. Jadi sebenarnya channel ini tuh jadi referensi SPM lah, referensi SPM untuk melihat apa sih, yang sering dipasang, peredam di luar negeri itu ternyata memang lebih banyak pemasangan berbahan putih rubber ya, Bosku, ya, dibanding ban aspal yang tadi dijelasin ini takut meleleh katanya kalau aspal. Oke, Bosku, mungkin itu aja nih video reaction-nya yang saya buat, Bosku. Kalau Bosku ada pertanyaan, Bosku bisa komen di kolom komentar ya. Jadi video ini tanpa saya edit langsung saya upload di YouTube ya. Jadi saya tidak edit lagi.